Okay. So, hey, Myles.
What's good? It's Nick Hook. We listening to VeltenHill. Yeah.
You are now in tune to VeltenHill Studios Radio, VHS Radio, with your host, Myles Veltenhill. You can call this a podcast, a radio show, you can call this a lot of different things. We got a lot going on today. This is episode 0. This is the pilot for whatever the hell is going to come. We're going to get into it. We got sounds. We got this voice. We got stories. We got 0 sponsors. We got nothing going on. And everything going on at the same time. Yeah, so this is episode 0 or 1. It doesn't really matter. What is this podcast? If you're tuning in, you are tuning into essentially a collection of different sounds, some of which I have made, some of which other people have made, some of this dialogue here, this traditional podcast sort of expectation, right? We got a mission here. We got a mission to fulfill. Essentially, streaming is over. It's done. It's in the past. I'm not putting out fucking albums or singles on Spotify or Apple Music. We're not. The game's over. It's done. It's paid out. It's ran its course. But I love making sounds, making music, beat-based music, or even ambient drone shit. I love a good modular synthesizer. We'll get more into that later. But why are we, and when I say we, I mean musicians, in this year, paying, these distributors, these sick middlemen, these little fucks who worm their way in, money to put my shit on streaming? And I'm not a big artist. I don't make money on streaming. I certainly do not make enough to cover what it costs to put it on these platforms. And even if I push that forward, it's just weird knowing that you are still going to pay these platforms to listen to sounds that I paid to put on there. We're getting fucking scammed. So I think that kind of leads into this idea of, fuck it, we're doing a podcast, we're doing something imperfect, we're doing something sporadic, ever-changing, ever-evolving, and doing this in a way that I want to subvert this whole system. It costs me nothing to put out a podcast. I could just do that. And that's the way it should be for music too, honestly, for these major platforms, these distributors. So there's gonna be a lot here that's just unfinished beats, sounds, ideas, occasional commentary from myself about what I think about things, because I guess that's what podcasts are. I have no authority on this, really. No reason to be, I have no reason to be saying the shit that I'm about to say, other than you might be interested. So, with that, enjoy the rest of this drone, produced by yours truly.
we're at the Papa Scenarios. I already took a sneak peek, so that's why I'm making this video. This is the one and only Papa Scenarios in Geneva, Illinois. This is the go-to. This is the one that started it all, in my opinion. And, boy, it's $6 for a slice now. And you already know my thoughts on a slice that's too small to fit in the box. This was sitting out. This is an old slice. It's fine. It's a look of the draw when it comes to if it's a newer or an old slice. And honestly, I don't want a fresh slice because that shit'll burn your mouth and it'll fall apart because it hasn't congealed yet. So I'm okay with an older slice, but look at all that extra space. I'm paying more than ever and getting less slice than I ever did. So, it's a classic, but boy, they like it used to be. So if you're taking a bite, the sauce, the cheese, the crust, it's all better than any of the other suburban slices, except for maybe like that Rosati's that's out in Hanover Park. But it's an old slice. It's a small slice. It's a $6 slice. Realistically, I'd say it's probably a 7 out of 10. Boy, it's really coming down now. But it's probably realistically like a 6 or something, just because of how much it's fallen off. So, boy. To Geneva. I'm here now at the Binnies. Now, this was not my first choice. I was going to go to the Safeway, which is right across the street from Papa Scenarios. And guess what? What is it, right? It's 7:08 right now. I walked up there, it was 7:01. And and the guy at the door is locking the doors. I'm like, what's going on? It's 7 o'clock in the suburbs. And they're closing the fucking Safeway at 7 o'clock. Now, I chose to go there over many other liquor establishments. Boy, I have to really make this to seem like I'm a fucking alcoholic. If I was an alcoholic, I would have bought fucking alcohol at noon when they're open. But no, I'm not. I wanted to get alcohol at a reasonable evening hour, right? Because I have a job, and I have other responsibilities, and I didn't even know if I wanted to drink today. Now I gotta go fucking Binnies, which is a corporate slum overlord, in a fucking outlet mall, which is a nightmare to drive into just to pick up a fucking 6-pack. I hate Geneva, I hate the suburbs, this fucking sucks. Alright, so what did I get? What did I fucking get at Binnies? Honestly, I was shit-talking Binnies. It probably is the best option. It's just, I hate that it's in this outlet mall. It used to be way over there in like a desolate area. There was nothing else there. I used to, when I worked in St. Charles, I would just go there on my way home from work. It would be so easy to pull into and park. Now I gotta go to a fucking outlet mall, which right now it's dead because it's Monday and raining. But usually, if you're trying to go here on a weekend, it's a nightmare. So what did I get? They're doing 6-packs of Black Color now. This is, You Can Never Take Me Anywhere Nice, which is a Schnickel beer, 5%. It's got the Sue the Dinosaur on it. 6 of these. You wanna guess how much it was? $12. Before tax and all that. But that's incredible. And then I need to get, that's like room temperature, that's the only downside. So I need to get something else from the cooler. It's a High Stefaner, half a Weiss beer, Dunkel. So, all in all, pretty good.
VHS Radio. I'm kind of back and forth on how my voice sounds on this. I don't like my voice anyway, so it's just going to be imperfect. But, it's getting a little phasey in here. Like, I'm about to do some, like, auto-tune vocal Yeah, I don't know if I like that. But otherwise, it sounds so dry with this NPR lulling you to sleep bullshit. So I think we're just going to stick with this for now. Anyways, what you just heard was a drone composition I made a little while back, as well as the wonderful life updates from my good friend John. We've been friends for a while. We grew up in damn near the same town. I mean, he was visiting my hometown, actually, referencing in that previous audio snippet there, Geneva, Illinois. As you can tell, it fucking sucks there. He's dead on. Grew up there, went to high school there. Man, fuck that. And fuck the price of Papa Savarios out there. It's a crime. It's a crime. And that was actually pulled directly from his close friend's story on Instagram. And I'm eagerly awaiting approval to actually use that in this podcast. I'm really gonna have to convince him on this one, but he's speaking truths that I can stand by. I can truly stand by all that. So I'm feeling like we're gonna get this on the show, with his blessing. And I mean, it's already on the show. I just hope to get the blessing so that this doesn't create a rift in our friendship. And this is a very important friendship to me. So far, I haven't given much context to where I am now. I started from being in Illinois to right now I'm sitting in so-called Vancouver, British Columbia, in the USA Light, or Canada, or whatever you fucking want to call it. Anyways, all that to say, I am situated here right now, and John lives in the city of Chicago, beautiful city, and so far, after being in Vancouver for it's over 2 years now. It's definitely over 2 years. It's 2 years and some change. He's the only person who's come and visit me. And hold on, I'm getting a call from Vincent. This is my friend here in Vancouver. Hello? I'm recording a podcast right now. What's up with you?
Oh shit! Sorry.
Oh no worries.
I interrupted it.
No, not at all. You're just you're part of the podcast now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to be there.
Our first guest on the show, ladies and gentlemen, Vincent.
Who's the guest?
Yeah, you're the only guest right now. I'm literally sitting alone in a room recording this.
Hi, I'm Vincent. I'm the guest.
Welcome.
And I was wondering, just waiting. Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm alright. Chilling. Where are you? How are you?
I'm good. I have less symptoms of concussion.
Nice.
And so I will be coming back to school this week.
Nice. Do you want to hang out tonight, perhaps? Because we do have to get that presentation lined up.
Yes, that is exactly why I was calling.
Perfect. Okay, great. Yeah, because we need to get that done.
Yeah, we do.
Are you down to come over here by any chance, or are you still stuck at home?
No, I can come over.
Okay.
And do you have the room?
Oh yeah. No, yeah. We're guest free as of this morning, so.
Cool. Congrats.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be back in the studio. It's been way too long, and but yeah, we can get more into that when I'm not on a hot microphone recording this. But yeah, come over.
Okay. Well, thinking maybe 8 or
Okay, yeah.
something like that. About that too.
Yeah, what,
And subvert before.
yeah, at your own pace. Me and Gloria are both here just chilling, so.
Okay, cool.
Sick.
Okay, well, I'll catch you later then.
Yep.
Good luck with your podcast.
Thank you. And, yeah, just text me when you're on the way.
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. See you soon, man. Peace.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was our first guest, Vincent. Probably, it's gonna be tough to say on a hot microphone, but, one of the closer friends that I've made here in Vancouver. We're at the time of recording, we're coming into some new beginnings here. So before I get too far into that, let's get back into the music. Here's some shit I made on the octave track and modular. Alright, so on that note, if you want to sample any of this stuff, go for it. If you are a music producer or someone who just likes freestyling over beats, there's going to be a lot of fun things that you might be able to do with the audio from this podcast. If you do, just please, notify me. Please credit me, maybe. I don't know. We can work something out. But yeah, that was a good little octave track beat with the modular going. Made that last summer. It's, it's what I do. And I will keep doing it. And I'm just going to push it forward on this platform. Because again, that is what we are looking to do here. We're looking to subvert these systems that seemingly are impossible to defeat. We're going to... I keep saying we... I don't know who we is. The royal we. It's a bunch of bullshit. There's no collective we that we can put under this, in this space. As such, we're going to get into another drone piece here. This one is wonderful modular meanderings. It's spooky, it's challenging, it's very long. VHS Radio. VHS Radio. Wow. White noise, static, the sound of every sound all at once at the end there. That was a modular piece composed, I think, within the past year. I don't know, I'm just kind of pulling things from the vault and throwing them into the little Ableton session here. And I'm very excited if you've made it this far. This is only the beginning, folks. That is what we're talking about here today. New beginnings, mission statements, what we're looking to do. We, who the fuck is we? It's just me in the room. I can't get over that. But I also still feel like there's more than just myself here. It's now I'm all alone. I'm just in this room. And if I take off that modulating thing, it's even more lonely. And if I turn it back on, it feels like there's a little bit of an edge there, a little micro modification, a little something. Thank you again for listening. If you made it this far, we're gonna end the day, the episode, the week, whatever. We're gonna send it off with a piece that is a fucking mess, and it kind of inspired me to make this format of like an audio show, radio, podcast. Like, it's kind of a goofy thing, right? It's I was feeling really good the day that I made this. There was a little microdose in the system. I was feeling like, damn, I'm feeling like LP in the Rhythm Roulette video on Mass Appeal's YouTube channel. I just felt like the dude sitting there with a beer, a Modelo, and smokables, and just like, I'm gonna flip this into a beat. I'm gonna do this. And I called one of my good friends who's also in music production. And I'm like, yo, I got the Octatrack set up. I got all these samples, blah 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 blah. And he's like, dude, it seems like you're trying to be LP in that Rhythm Roulette video, and fuck that, and fuck you for thinking, like, it just kind of came off weird, and with the, everything in the system at that time, I got a little tweaked out. I was like, oh, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna make this thing, and it's just a messy collage. I love it. Lots of unreleased stuff in here, as well as just beats made up on the fly, and some, fun audio samples sprinkled throughout. And we're just gonna set off with that. VHS Radio.
No known instruments are involved. Coded information is punched out. An electronic music synthesizer does the
So when you get this message, kindly call back at the earliest possible hour number before we begin the legal proceedings. That is 307-392-4606. I repeat, 307-392-4606. And
Yeah, that's where I draw the line. Yeah. That's why I'm like, I'm Oh, this is the last telephone call.
Yeah?
Vhs Radio. Thank you everyone for listening. That's a wrap for this episode. The first episode. The 0 episode. Episode 1 or 0. Doesn't matter. Thank you for listening. If you'd like to reach out to submit your own audio or anything like that, I'm not going to give you my phone number. That's fucked up. You can email me though. VeltenHill@gmail.com. I'm already kind of worried about putting that out there, but you know, I'm no one knows what's going on. No one probably fucking cares. It's beautiful. And we're going to rock with that. So, thanks again. Appreciate you listening. Or somewhat listening. If this is background noise, that's cool too. This is just here as like a way to get shit off the hard drive. Not think about it too much. Starting to realize as well I'm a little congested. And I'm mouth breathing all over this dialogue. It's uncomfortable. I'm gonna get through that though. We're gonna get better at this. Whoever the fuck that is. Vhs Radio. Goodbye. Good luck.